Hey, 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 how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey. Hello. So the camera is in a very different position from the computer, so it's really weird me looking at you here, but then I can see myself over there, and it's kind of crazy. Hey, welcome to the Church of RNK, which I didn't actually put in the title. And I'm Rosemary Knight. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Pleasure as always to hang out with you guys. Okay, today I've been thinking about doubt. Doubt being such a killer. It is such a killer. It's so subtle as well sometimes. Sometimes it's really not subtle at all. It just attacks you. But it always ends up people not moving forward. That's the thing about doubt, whether it's self-doubt or just doubt when it comes down to your beliefs, or maybe it's your religious beliefs, maybe it's your traditional beliefs, your cultural beliefs, whatever. There's all of this doubt all around you. Will it work? Will it not work? Should I even bother trying? I failed before. I'm not really sure that I can do it again. Oh my gosh. And is it really right for me to do this thing? You know, my children need me and my parents need me. And maybe I'm being selfish in pursuing the call of my life, and oh, maybe God didn't actually want me to do that, and there's so much doubt, which then stops you from taking any action, or it slows you down incredibly. Why humor it? Why humor it? I know it's easier said than done, isn't it? It's easier said than done. Guys, say hello, say hello. I want to know where you're streaming from. Tell me who you are. In fact, I might put my computer on a set of books so that I can see you guys a bit better without looking as if I'm looking down all the time. So let's raise that up a little bit, maybe even more, so that I'm not, just looking down. But this is it, guys. Doubt. It is such a killer. Why do we humor it so much? Where are your doubts? What do you doubt? Maybe you're thinking about writing a book, or you're thinking of putting some music together, like me with the album that I did recently. It was like, you know, it took me so long. And that's what I say. I know doubt. I know it so well, because something that could have taken me 10 weeks to put together took me 2.5 years. And you know what? I know that compared to most, most wouldn't have done it at all. And some will do it, and maybe do it once and never do it again. And well, that's not going to be me. I'm going to do it again. But it's like, you know, doubt can come and kill you. I still remember the first time I wrote a song that was really well received at my church. And so I sang this song to them. Everybody loved it. I couldn't write another song for ages. Why? Because I was so doubtful that I could ever get anything better than that first one. And so therefore it was just like, well, don't bother. I'm just not even going to bother putting anything else together because of doubt, because I was humoring self-doubt. I was humoring doubt. I was humoring, doubt. Where are you humoring it? We're at the end of a week here, or the beginning of a new week, whichever way you choose to look at it. How are you going to go into the new week with a lot more determination to defeat doubt, to refuse to keep letting it slow you down? You are here for a reason. You do have something that you're here to do. But whilst you humor doubt, you either slow yourself right down, or you don't even bother doing anything at all. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me. I'm going to sing our affirmation for today, and then I'll carry on. But yes, let's see. I'm going to take this. Okay. What is it now? I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life, and I design it. This is my life, and I design it. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life, and I design it. This is my life, and I design it. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. today. I choose to believe this is my life and I get to design it. Okay, it is your life, you get to design it. But if you don't choose to believe that it is possible for you to design what you want out of your life, then you are giving away your power to doubt. Doubt is not even a physical thing. It's not going to come and punch you in the face and make you do anything. It is your choice. Say hello, guys. Come on now. Say hello to me. It is your choice as to whether you humor doubt or not. It is your choice as to whether you give in and say, you know what? My life as it is okay, so I should just be happy with it. And lots of people choose to make that choice. Okay, the chances are that you're listening to me because you are not completely satisfied with the way your life has played out so far. But unless you defeat doubt, doubt will tell you you cannot do all the things that you want to do. It's not true though, because you do get to deliberately design your life. Hello, Melanie. How you doing? Thanks, you, honey. I'm glad you agree. But you get to choose it. Okay, I almost wish that I could say to you, you design your life, you choose to design your life, and tomorrow, whatever you write down in your journal, it will all be there. If it was that simple, we would all do it, right? Sometimes there's a long transition from deciding what you want to getting what you want. And in that transition, that's where doubt starts to play you out. You plant the seed, you pull it up. You plant the seed, you pull it up. Has anything moved? I don't know. Let's put it back. Let's pull it back up. Let's put it back. And so the seed never has time to grow because you keep pulling it back up, pulling it back up, pulling it back up. What if you just trusted, actually? Because we're all spiritual people here, right? We all, have an element of trust or faith or whatever you want to call it. All we need is a mustard seed's worth, right? We need the tiniest amount, but it's a choice, though. It's a choice to wake up every single day and decide that actually you are going to create the life that you desire. Even though all kinds of doubts come your way. Is anybody actually going to want what you have? Does anybody care? Can you get into the relationship you want? Can you ask your partner to change? Well, you can't really ask anybody to change their ways, but could you do something to work on the relationship you're currently in? What is it? What is it that is not quite working out for you that maybe you're telling yourself you have to settle for because doubt tells you this is as good as it's going to get? And I ask you why you keep humoring that. The crazy, fortunate thing is that you have to choose to believe before you'll see. That's the thing. It's like there's two kinds of people, I suppose, or maybe there's more, who knows. There's those that they're always looking at trying to get away from what they don't want anymore. And then there are those who are trying to create something new. And the ones who are always kind of living to what they see, it's like, it's reasonable. I can see that this is the way it is. Okay, how am I trying to explain this here? There's a certain doubt that they can create anything else because they see what they see. Now, all of us see what we see. Some of us choose to walk in faith, walk in trust, that actually, even though what we see is here, we can go for something more if we want to. But there are some who, well, this is it. This is it. This is the way the world is. This is the way the world is, and there's no other way, and that's kind of it. And so, because that's what they choose to believe, that is always their reality. It's like when you're arguing with somebody who sees things that way, it's almost pointless. Because again, the principle always works. You will see what you choose to believe. You have to believe before you'll see anything. So as they've chosen to only see what is right in front of their eyes and they refuse to see any other way, there's no point arguing because they will always get what they expect. And that's why it's almost easier to live that way. It's easier to live that way because we can see what we see what we see in the physical, and therefore well, surely the reasonable thing to do is see what you see and decide to kind of live your life around what you see. But then what happens if you want more? I promise you this, anybody that has created a more kind of life apart from what they've been used to, is because they had a vision. a vision bigger than what they saw right now. And they chose to ignore doubt. It's not that they didn't feel it, but they had to ignore it in order to go for what they see. What they see in their mind that isn't actually physical, isn't actually real yet, but they chose to believe that it could be real. And so despite the doubt, they just kept putting one foot in front of the other towards the vision, or even from the vision. It's like, I know where I want to go. I know I'm not there right now, but then the decisions I make in the right now come from as that person who is there, okay? As that person who is already there, what would I be doing right now? And it's always a very tense place to live. And the tendency for most people, like I did a live stream this morning talking about how you have to lean into the tension of transition. Because if not, you will just kind of fall back thinking this is just too hard, because it can get very tense. Choose to believe, amen, woohoo! Thanks, Melanie. The tension of that transition period can get very tense. And if you get very emotional about it as well, you'll find yourself thinking, why am I even doing this to myself? And so that is generally what happens, because people look at you, maybe your life is okay, and they're thinking, why the heck are you trying to go to something you can't even see? You don't know whether it's possible. All these people selling you dreams. Why bother? Blah, 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 blah. But there's a part of you that knows that you are born for more. And not just that, you're even capable of more. But then doubt comes and whispers in your ear, come on now, come on, your parents didn't do that, your friends are not doing it, your pastor said you're kind of crazy for doing it, your other religious guru said, you know, be mindful and just relax into the now, and all of that kind of stuff that, you know, they mean well, they're trying to avoid you being in tension. And frankly, there are days when you want to listen to them, because the tension of transition, it can get tense. And then doubt is whispering in your ear. But what are you going to choose to believe? Because this is it. For a lot of people, you've almost forgotten who you are. You've been living by doubt and fear for so long now, because you may have attempted to do stuff and failed in some way. And so now you feel like, maybe I should just chill out. Or maybe you're still on the journey, but you're not playing full out any longer because the tension is too much. And so you're kind of doing it, which is like I say with my 10-week thing, my album could have taken 10 weeks. It took 2.5 years because I was in it, but not completely. Basically, not completely. That's right. Ignore the doubt. Go for your vision. Absolutely, we have to. We have to. If we don't do it, we don't get the vision. And we want it so badly. So why would we choose to humor doubt? I know it's easier to humor doubt because it feels more real in the moment. But the truth of the matter is that doubt isn't real. Fear isn't real. The vision isn't real yet. You get to choose which one you make real. I choose my vision. I choose to believe that actually I am the deliberate designer of my life. I don't care how long it takes. The truth of the matter is I look back at my life, and that's one thing that you can help with affirming your belief, is that I look back at my life and I see different things in my life that I know that I would, if I'd given in to doubt, I would not have been able to create, because it just seemed impossible. And yet, though it seemed impossible, it's only impossible until it's done. I think that was what was his name? Mandela that said that everything is impossible until someone does it, basically, and that's the truth. That is the truth. Okay, so I look back at my life and I realize there were certain things that if I didn't step out in faith, in trust, they would never have come to be. I'd be living a considerably different life right now. And so that gives me faith and courage to believe that, you know what, the next thing, I can do that too. I can do that too. It may seem impossible now, but it only seems impossible until I do it. So you know what? I'll do it. And that needs to be your attitude as well, man. Let's sing the song again. What are you choosing to believe? Because you will only ever see what you choose to believe. And you have to choose to believe it even before you can see it, okay? And I know I almost wish the universe as we live in it worked a different way, so that you saw it first, and then of course it'd be easy to believe it. But it doesn't work that way. You actually have to choose, what is it that I want? and then go after it as if it's a done deal, and then you see it. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. There's no way around that, but you have to choose what you want. You have to choose what you want. Let's sing this thing again. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life and I design it. This is my life and I design it. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life and I design it. This is my life and I design it. Okay? This is your life. Do you choose to design it? Do you choose to design it? Do you choose to design it? I love that song, actually. I just sat here and created it. I'm thinking, maybe I should save that one for album. Maybe put a few more words, a verse maybe, or something to it. I quite like it. I choose to believe this is my life and I design it. Like it. Okay, step out in faith and trust. Love it. Woo! Yes, Melanie, you're feeling me. You're feeling me, honey. So this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. For some of y'all, okay, and this was my story for a long time as well. I got lost in the crazy. You know, the crazy comes and gets you. I have been somebody with big dreams, okay? And then I went through a period of no big dreams anymore, of giving it all up because I failed. I felt like I failed dismally. Okay, I laugh now. At the time, it was very dark, okay? And I felt as if I'd lost myself. And I speak to a lot of people who get to that place, not necessarily always through failure. Sometimes it's just by the fact that life is coming at them from everywhere. And it's almost like you lose yourself. I was always someone with a lot of ideas and dreams and everything. And for a period there, I had nothing. My creativity seemed to just dry up. I was just going to just, oh, you know what? I'm just a mother and I'm just a pharmacist. I'll just do that for the rest of my life. Sell everything, sell all my personal development. Who cares about such things? I was lost for a long period of time. And it really did take me being kicked in the butt to wake up again and remember who I was, okay? And so for that reason, I've put something together called Find Yourself Again in the Midst of Your Crazy Daily Life, okay? Now, I've put that together for you guys because I do believe that there are some of you that need that, okay? You need to remember who you are. You are someone. It's not even just that you have big ideas. Those big ideas, and that's what I found out about myself as part of this whole discovery process. Those big ideas were placed inside of you by your creator, okay? It's not a mistake thing. It's not by chance. It's not some, I don't know, I don't know what. It's a real, I need to change that picture, man. But yes, that's the link, even though I removed the preview because that's terrible. But your dreams were given to you. You were placed on this planet at this time for a reason. You get to decide, am I going to listen to doubt and just kind of, oh, well, this is my life, everything coming at me, let's just follow everybody's agenda, let me just keep believing what is keeping me down. But you don't think about it that way, I know. You just think that this is the way life has to be now. But it's not the truth. You get to design your life, okay? And maybe you need remembering, although the chances are if you're still in the process of needing remembering, then you're probably not listening to me. But if you are hungry, like I got to the point where I realized, well, okay, if I want something different for my life, if I want to watch my children grow up, if I want something different, I'm gonna have to wake up, okay? Ultimately, and pull my head out of the sand because I am the one that designs my life. God is not going to make you do nothing. No, Spirit is not going to make you do nothing. Nobody is going to make you do anything because you are the one that knows what you are called to. And even though you know what you're called to, even though God knows what you're called to, He's not going to make you. Nobody's going to make you. But if you want to find yourself again, then let me support you in doing that, okay? It's called Find Yourself Again in the Midst of Crazy Daily Life. It's time to just stop responding so much to doubt, stop responding so much to all the things coming at you. And you know what? Raise yourself above all of this so that you remember who you are born to be, and you start to, little by little, design a life that makes you fulfilled, happy, free. In the middle of the craziness, because you know what? You're not going to go away completely from the craziness. You know, you still have kids, you still have job, you still have partners, you still have parents, you still have everybody wanting you, but you get to design how you show up in all of these circumstances. You get to remember who you are, because sometimes it gets to the place where you are putting yourself so down because you start telling yourself, oh, I'm trying to be selfless, I don't want to be selfish, and it's greedy to go after what I want. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. You are not here just to go through life and then finish. No, you are here for a reason. So I invite you to come with me on this 14-day journey of reflection, of self-awareness, I'll be taking you through some audio exercises, some worksheety stuff every single day. You'll be getting something from me, which will help you get clear on who is it that I am? What is it that I'm here to do? What beliefs do I need to shake the heck off of me so that I am free to design the life that I am born to live? Please understand that first and foremost, that life is for you, but it's more than just about you. Your children are watching you. Your family that you're kind of giving yourself up for is watching you as well. You can be the one that changes things for everyone around you. But you know what? You don't even do it for that first. You do it for you first. But in order for you to do it for you, you need to believe that you are worth it. And I know that you are. You know that you are mostly. But I can tell you right now that if you continually put yourself down and continually just keep getting dragged around by everything happening every single day, then what are you saying to yourself? Really? What are you saying about your value? So I invite you to join me for Find Yourself Again in the crazy day, in the midst of your crazy daily life, okay? Because I'm not telling you you're going to get away from it, but I am telling you that when you change, things around you start to change. Because, honey, when you believe, you start to see. You believe that you are capable. Because I know you are. You already kind of know you are. But you're living like you're not. So when you believe, you will start to see change around you. Sometimes people are waiting for change to happen around them, hoping then that they will change or that their circumstances will then change. No, everything changes because you change. So join me for Find Yourself Again in your crazy daily life, in the midst of your crazy daily life. Some kind of subtitle there somewhere. I don't remember what it is, but it took great thoughts from me, so go read it, okay? Go read it. It's 14 days. We're starting on Thursday, okay? It's 14 days of, I'll be sending you out something every single day, and there's a bonus on there as well for fast action takers. So the first 5, we get to speak to each other one-on-one. And then there's more bonuses. Go and have a look on the page as well, just to see what those are. Actually, what are those? There's somebody thinking, did I leave something there that I wasn't going to? I think I did. I was going to change something. There's a one bonus in the middle there that I haven't changed. So I'm going to change that into how to tap into your intuition in a deeper, more meaningful way. Have this whole wonderful report that I put together for that, because I do believe that you have to live from that place of intuition, from that place of spirit, in order for you to fully own the call on your life, okay? As well as to live it out. Because sometimes one of the reasons why sometimes you kind of get caught up in all the craziness is that you did see the vision and it was so big. And so you thought, that's impossible. Let me just carry on with what I'm doing right now. But if you are in touch with your intuition, with spirit within, you get guidance in ways that other people just don't, okay? And so that is the second bonus. So whatever is on that page, I think it's a 30-page something. I think I made a mistake. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just add it on, actually, so you can get both, ultimately, because I want to make it be everything you need it to be, okay? In fact, you know what? That's a good idea. I will make it both. I will make it both, so you'll have an extra bonus on there as well once I finish this, and I'm going to put it on there. But listen, go and join in. It's Find Yourself in the midst of your crazy daily life. some kind of subtitle which ends with deliberately designing your life, basically. Go and have a look at it. It is, anyway, for me, I know this community needs it. I know that if it's right for you, you'll go onto that page, you'll read it, you'll know this is for me. In which case, just join in, okay? Okay, there's even the option of working with me one-on-one for a month on there. So go and have a look. Let's sing this affirmation. I want you to take that into your day. The rest of your day. For some of us, it's coming up to nighttime. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life and I design it. This is my life and I design it. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to belife. This is my life and I design it. This is my life and I design it. That's the affirmation, honeys. Just tag someone into this because you know somebody needed to hear it, okay? Tag somebody in or share it. That would be awesome. Go and join in. Find yourself in the midst. Find yourself again in the midst of crazy daily life. It's at rosemarynonnyknight.com/finding yourself. Go, join in. It's time for you to wake up in the morning knowing that you are on purpose. You don't have to have everything perfect for you to know that you are on purpose. You don't have to have everything perfect for you to be happy, but you do need to be on purpose. You do need to know what your purpose is and to start to live it out, to choose to believe it is possible for you to design your life, okay? On that note, it is time to fight for, and honey, it is a fight at times, to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live because you absolutely want it. I have to sing this affirmation again, I don't know. I like it. That's who I am. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life and I design it. This is my life and I design it. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. This is my life and I design it. This is my life and I design it. Much love, my honeys. Until the next time, take that into your world. Take that into your world even. Much love. Bye.